Street Beefs, what's up? Fire Chicken here, coming at you from the scrapyard. I'm just here to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what's going down tomorrow, September 26th. This is going to be our third event, our fights. It is in September and we are in Washington State. So weather is always a factor. But I wanted to do this video just to show you guys kind of what we're dealing with right now and what to kind of prepare for. So if you look, the ring is, it's not bad, okay? It's a little damp, but I think that helps keeping the dust down and keeps it a little bit more compact. I don't think it'll be any worse for like the MMA guys rolling around in this, as opposed to the dust that got in their mouths and everything. So yeah, everything's looking pretty good. I don't know if we're gonna be able to run the drone. If there's any precipitation at all, can't run the drone. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my secondary camera. I'm gonna run a pole about 15 feet up in the air, and I'm gonna put the camera on top of the pole, and then I'm just gonna activate it from my phone, and we'll have a nice aerial view without the drone. So things that are different from this event. We have something we didn't have last time, and I think that a lot of the spectators are gonna really appreciate this. And boom, that is a Santa can, aka a porta potty. We have that now. That is good, so you don't have to deuce in the woods. Other than that, weather looks like it should be okay for tomorrow. It's a little windy right now. That might help dry some stuff out, but it's honestly not too bad. I don't know if we're gonna have our t-shirts tomorrow. That's a possibility, but not a guarantee. If I can't have the t-shirts tomorrow, I will have them by Monday, and we can work something out where you guys can come get them from me. But I want everybody to get their t-shirts. I'm gonna go over the rules really quick because I think it's important to continuously put these rules out there for everybody. All right, here we go. No guns, knives, or weapons of any kind allowed. That's a given. No pictures or filming allowed. I'm going to be very strict on this. If I see you recording, you get one warning. On the second warning, you're gone. Pictures will be allowed at certain times. So if the fights are going on, I don't want to see you guys taking any pictures or cameras out or anything. In between the fights and stuff, if you want pictures with fighters or whatever, maybe even, you know, just anything other than that, just talk to me about it. But we'll have the Fight Team 206 here. Sorry, just random thought. Fight Team 206 will be here doing interviews too. So if you're a fighter, I encourage you to do some interviews with these guys to get your name out there. I'll also be putting the interviews at the end of the fights. So it'll be more of, it'll be included with the fights. Let's see, no drugs or alcohol allowed, okay? Restrooms, that rule no longer applies. We have a restroom. 18 years and older. Exception to that is if you're coming with your parents or something and you're kind of older. I just don't want little kids running around. Gravel road, to the location, it's a gravel road, and I want you guys to stay between 5 and 10 miles an hour. Please don't tear that road up. The people that are around here are being really nice about not really saying much about this whole thing. Parking, you're gonna park over by where the yellow caution tape is. So pull up to it, but don't pull like super close up to it. And please don't antagonize the dogs. They have electric collars on and they can't go past that. So they're not gonna bite you. Just don't cross into the yard, and please don't pee over in the parking area. We have a porta potty now. Keep your voices down during recording, and no profanity. Please, that will get us flagged on YouTube. We don't want that. Photo ID and signed waiver are needed to fight, plus you have to be 18 and over to fight. No betting or exchange of money allowed. That means nobody gets paid. There's no admission fee to get in. We're keeping it legal, guys. No pets. Please don't bring your pet tigers or anything, Carol. Supply your own gear, wraps, mouthpiece, etc. If you absolutely don't have any of the gear, I would say you need a mouthpiece for anything. Okay, need a mouthpiece, and you should buy yourself a cup if you're doing MMA. If you're just gonna box, you need wraps. You don't need wraps, but that's highly suggested. And you need 12-ounce gloves. The only exception is if you wanted to run like a 14-ounce glove and your opponent agreed and they also ran a 16 or 14-ounce glove, then that's allowed. But you got to have similar protective gear for each person. So if you're going to run like shin guards for kickboxing, your opponent has to have them too. Leave coaching up to the cornermen, okay? I realize that in the crowd, you know, you kind of want to yell out stuff for fighters to do, but you're only going to confuse people, and sometimes the fighter hears them instead of their corner person. But just keep it down. Like, I don't mind cheering and stuff, but yeah, don't be yelling out commands for the fighters. No bags or purses. Please leave them in your car. We don't want things that can potentially be taken in. I want to trust everybody, but like we had last time, we had some people that had my address given to them and they showed up and they didn't respect the rules. And if they don't respect that rule, who knows, they might not respect the guns knives rule. I can't tell for sure. So everything's subject to being searched, and we'll have security here. So we're gonna have water for the fighters. There's gonna be food. If I forgot anything or that you got a question, just leave a comment in the comments below, and I'll get to it. I see all the comments. So if you really got to get a hold of me, Facebook, Street Beef Scrapyard, send me a message on there, or even post in the group, and we'll get something figured out. But can't wait for tomorrow. Gonna have some good fights. Peace out.